in a deep angle, and that means you've got the players to retreat over at long bathrooms. It just overwhelms. Really
taking down 2, including 1.
Wait, it was good. It was good for Imperial. I mean, it's bad. Bad for NRG. What? Oh! Oh!
What a way to start the RMR. 3 quick headshots. Daps is going to trade one back. Vinny Kush down as well, so it's not all over. Decency coming on through with the dualies, and a headshot from OC will get it done.
I'll tell you what, though, what a start from Henny.
Ooh, that was scary.
With Immortals and PGL Krakow. Just giving us an example.
Yo, you know, the only way you can be that quick is if you just chugged a Red Bull. And he definitely just chugged a Red Bull or a coffee or something. That's the problem when you're playing like Valorant ranked, is like all these fucking kids that got nothing to do in the morning, they're just chugging Red Bulls at like 3 a.m. And you're literally having to play against people that are on like fucking PEDs, you know? When I was on C9, Red Bull sent me so much. They sent me one, I think, once every 2 weeks. Like a carton, or not a carton, a case. And I think it was like 16 or something. And I literally had to tell him to stop because my whole my whole dining room table was just filled with Red Bulls.
Difficult though, because Phelps can still deny the bomb. Is at least made OC get off it.
Oh no.
It's NRG.
That's a feels bad. They should have just done the Nealon anti-eco. I swear, if any of these guys, if any of them make the major, I should get some fucking royalty money for all my strats. Like, no joke. I don't, well actually, I don't know about NRG. NRG might be different because they have like, you know, more experienced IGL. So maybe he's like, I don't know.
Potentially by NRG, and that is connector. More often than not, when you take a look at the way that Imperial play overpass,
I actually do think I have a code. I don't have the code, but I have a code. And I think, you know, once I start competing again, I'm about to fucking implement that shit. I'll be right back. All I know is, if I join this team, what's the meta on overpass? Like, is there still a lot of B defaults, or?
Flashbang comes over, and it's just a perfect time to start firing. Smoke gets deployed defensively, and Vinny can get up over the top.
Oh, okay, dummy. Appreciate that.
Completely denies entry. That's all the way back.
You know, CTs can be more aggro at A than before. Really? Because before, CT could still be aggro. Like, I remember I was so aggressive on A. Okay, that's pretty aggressive. I didn't see the first kill. I guess that deep smoke, that like old Astralis smoke or whatever. I've seen a lot of people throwing that actually. All I know is, if I come back and I'm playing overpass, I'm playing outside B, bro. That is my fucking home. Alright, welcome back everyone. I'm so sorry, the match literally went live right as I ran the ad. X Puka, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that, man.
Pre-fire, the angle time is ticking on down, but the smoke forge still allowed the bomb to go in. See it on the back of OC.
I can, maybe if you DM me on like Twitter or something. Bumpy Lumpy. Bumby Lumpy. Thank you for the prime, bro.
I think he might have just timed out.
He lagged?
Take a look at that scenario as well.
It still was an incredibly difficult position. It was a 2-on-3, and OC had like 5 HP at that point.
It's just really
definitely crashed.
That is so lame.
Proactive play from Decency and Vinny though. The fact that they're just ahead.
You got to think about it. This is a life-changing tournament. And to lag out like that, that is like unacceptable. That's actually unacceptable. I actually don't remember. I don't remember the PCs, but here's why I don't remember. Is because if I was Fang right now, right, and I DC, I can't get tilted over it. So I just gotta fucking forget it. You know what I mean? That's gotta be It's like, it's unacceptable, but when you're the one in the situation, if you spend the whole time thinking about, oh, this is unacceptable, it's $1 million tournament, you know, this and that, and you start to tilt because of it, that's not good. Like, as a player, in the moment, okay, after the match, you can fucking complain and, like, be pissed, but during the match, you just gotta think, like, it's part of the game. You know what I mean? Typical. Typical.
And this time, he's going to find that kill onto Phelps. Wants to scale on forward. Smoke is good. Molotov great. Isolating these players that had short control.
Okay, go back to Monster and exec out Monster. I'm telling you.
One in heaven who's made his position known.
Nose flash out Monster.
In the retake, but it's an odd position to come from.
Boom. Or I mean, yeah, this flash works.
Get an advantage early. Now it becomes incredibly difficult.
Actually, they should have pillared flash if they mollied barrel, but whatever.
And now it's all on to the young gun. First kill is his, and nice double swing. No way over the top. Ensures
the great thing about CS though is that even though there's momentum, it is more mental than it is a reality. In Valorant, 7-1, Imperial probably has fucking like crazy good ults, and they're gonna win this gun round for free. Like, or okay, they're gonna have a really high percentage of winning this gun round.
Actually put some pressure on over here.
Whereas in CS, it's like momentum is mainly mental, you know? It's your perception of what's happening. Whereas if you have ults in Valorant, it's a reality. Like they actually have the advantage. So 7-1, it's looking bad, but they can still come back. You tried to get me to coach your IM team? Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, dude. I don't think you guys could afford me.
Can't get the second though, but Henny's here to support. And now they have to continue to push forward. The shadows.
Oh, he won that? Throw some flashes? Any flashes? 3 had a flash. 3 should have flashed. 3 should have thrown a flash for Phelps right there. Oh, flash and flood? Flash. What? No flash?
Purely off that. Decity just runs away and Breeze can't do anything.
Yeah, great job by Imperial. It's just Phelps tucked in the corner. They line up for him, and from there, communication spotless. Can just drop the nades. It's simple. Vinny can go through the smoke.
I didn't want to say it. On my predictions, I put NRG's gonna win. I put NRG's gonna win on my predictions, but it's because I had to, okay? I didn't think that they were gonna... Well, actually, that's fucked up.
Again, things are just constantly...
They didn't quite get the bomb down there, but you know what I mean? They took the bomb site.
Oh, what is this new boost? Is this new?
B's been planted on plenty of times.
Is that a new way to boost?
Probably not this one. It's hard. Take a look at the util that's left for NRG. One nade. One more.
Is that... Did people do that in CS? Or CSGO?
Towards connector.
No, okay, I know the boost there is not new, but I'm talking about the way he boosted. Like, hiding behind the pillar instead of just jumping straight on someone's head. It's so you can't get seen jumping. Bro. I mean, no ego here, but I for sure know the purpose of that. I just didn't know that people actually did it.
But that's traded. Hex does actually find his revenge. No way. Out towards long. Can support. Phelps gets deleted. And they know he's here. Great Molotov forces no way into the firing line. And Fang with a shot to the head. Bomb being planted. And does go down. Decently swinging on through. The AWP on the line. 2 AWPs in.
Oh.
Both of them chime in for a kill apiece.
Here we go. 8-4. 8-4 is still a good half. Yo, I'm sorry. Number 8. Oh. Ha. No. Yeah. Dude, that's my move. There's no way you call it Hex. I literally made that shit. I remember I made it, right? And then I told Nealon about it. I told Nealon, yo, what if I just peek from here? Right? And he said, I don't know. And then we watched C9. We watched C9 and we see Hobbit. And he goes, Tim, did you see Hobbit's new move? He peeked top blue from short. And I'm like, bro, I fucking told you about that. But you know what he did wrong is instead of getting a molly, he needs to get a flash. He needs to get a flash, or he needs the guy to run up and molly top blue. That's what he needs differently. Instead of getting the molly on the bottom, you get a flash. I don't know who the fuck's leaking the scrim VODs, but
And the fact they were holding that push, they know that it's a setup for B. Bomb can come through pretty free. Vinny, it should be a known element that short is compromised. Whenever the clear at the fight came through, Vinny gets the first kill for free. He's gonna jump up on over.
oh my god.
Trying to get fancy with it, and it is beautiful. A second kill for him before he's traded. Still keeps the advantage with NRG. Decent D catches off that.
Oh my god.
2-on-2 time is gonna be an issue. Penny has a completely open line of sight.
Oh my god, this plant? Yo, that is crazy. That's experience right there.
They've used both their mollies. They have to play crossfires. Breeze just walking into the open. There needs to be a trade, and there can't be. Decency finds both. And that's Imperial up to double digits.
Okay, if it was 8-4,
Penny not even required.
you got a chance. But 10-2. 10-2 is rough. Pistol is very important. Obviously. Okay, I actually don't know why he planted there instead of planting at the sandbags. I would rather plant at the sandbags and risk getting spammed than plant right side pillar. Maybe he mollied and then the molly faded and then he had to plant there. But I would have saved the molly, mollied it. Yeah, it was definitely smoked at some point, but maybe the smoke faded and then he had a molly. So he could have mollied it and then gone to the sandbags and planted. It would have been, there was no chance of getting spammed there if it's molly.
Breeze is going to get the info. Will be cleared, of course. But, oh, that's a shot from Breeze. Looking for more.
Yeah, okay, if the smoke faded, then just save your molly so then you can plant. But that's not the reason why they lost the round, but just a small thing.
Party. Having a party.
Okay, it's not looking good.
Perhaps not spotting anyone long as Imperial are going to pause. Agility comes on out. He knows exactly what's going on. Bang, cleared. Didn't even get to respond. Decent deep. Continuing the damage. Flank being held for. Hex's dualies do get the best of him. But he is the sole remaining member of this NRG squad. And this pistol was required.
Nah, Hex can actually win this. Never mind. I was going to say, he can actually win this if I was on the team. But... No, I'm not even trolling though. Like when I was on the same team as Hex or as Jaden, he would actually win rounds like that. Like it wouldn't. I would never put it past him to win a round like that. But I don't know. It's just something about having me on your team. I think it just like brings these players to a different level, you know. But then now that I'm not on his team, Val salaries weren't really that comparable to tier 1 CS salaries until franchising came. And then, but even now, I think everyone has a salary hit. Like, I don't even think Val franchising salaries are that good right now. Stu cashed out 1 Bitcoin at 57. Damn.
One trade here or there, but it's Hex revealing himself. Phelps Henny low. But Vinny always residing.
Should I cash out 1 Bitcoin? It's at 61 last time I checked. I was thinking about it.
And that'll be that. Henny will secure it. Imperial will do it.
That's 63? Some more. Alright, important match. Let's not talk about other things. Oh, pretty good start.
About NRG, right? I think this is a side who, obviously, given the luxury of being at this tournament, we see something.
Oh my god.
Combined. Drop in the name in the game as he will fall to the hands of OC.
Yeah, good retaliation. OC.
I wonder why they ran to clear halls there.
Safe, ready for this one. Oh, he was. Clean little one tap onto him. Fang. P250 in hand.
Mr. Robot was great. I watched a little bit of Mr. Robot. I don't think I finished. I think like I stopped watching season 2 or episode 7, something like that. This is elimination, yeah.
Taking him down and MIBR. They need to be in for. God damn, we're playing an RMR.
Yeah, the expectations for NRG were quite high. You know, a grandiose announcement, players of actually some quite high caliber.
Nice kill, Vince.
All have had at least experience towards LAN. This beautiful drop. But, oh, good morning. All things considered, has not been what we want out of them. Drop going to try and play up close here. Towards Boiling, I think spotted. Friends and oh, who wants to try and peer down bananas, and Sunny will pop up here and find Hex. First gun round, not exactly looking good for NRG just yet. 4v4 as Drop will double back. Boiler spotted, held, spammed. Not found just yet. Breeze gonna try and reclaim some space. OC will answer back, but the numbers kept in favor of MIBR, and that's all that matters. They're just playing the trade game.
Yeah, trading back and forth always benefits that CT side. Oh, especially in this situation. Fang gonna be able to take down Drop though. Bomb on his back. Only 22 seconds now on the clock. He needs to commit to pretty damn quickly. Is Exit expecting this? Does just
wow.
at the right moment. Potentially expecting
Good internal clock there.
AKs across the board. Utility is good on both sides. But now we have
There he is, Breeze. Yo, don't talk shit about my boy.
Looking to make an impact over towards that solo B hold.
They're ready for that. Damn.
Catch them off guard. A slow play into a second mid, and
They're ready for that.
He's gonna get one of his own as well.
Is this a misread? Did they think they didn't have any money or something? Surely not, guys. You won 4 rounds in a row.
MIBR tried to do an aggro play out of a timeout
On the corner.
to try to
Can be a one at that angle if he can't hit the shot.
disrupt whatever adjustment NRG was going to make.
Uses
But
the small liberties he's given to his advantage.
come on, man. That is obvious.
No choice.
He's gonna
Is it harder in CS?
Fall off a B as well. First round on the board.
Tell who's missing or lurking?
Surviving. OC.
Yeah.
Covering that AWP.
In CS is a lot harder because, obvious why, because everyone looks the same.
I don't know, maybe
So you have to really pay attention to, like,
off that goose egg.
name tags. Like, if you see the guy who normally lurks got like a flash assist or a kill, then that's how you can tell. In Valorant is a lot easier because if someone sees the agent, then they make like pretty safe assumptions.
Qualifies a 9 rating. Call upon him to try and bail them out. Spotted Exit. Nearly getting caught in transition.
Oh,
here, but
no.
Sunny will step up. This double pump setup out towards long, working wonders. OC gets caught, and that's arguably the main man of NRG out of commission. With OC down, the swing onto his bulk, unsuccessful, and Drop now in trouble as he gets caught from sight. Daps will find one. Insanity responds on towards Breeze.
Can you just see over that smoke?
Going for the tap. He doesn't even feel comfort in the plant, which could be a real nice little addition to the pockets. And something they're not given. MIBR back to winning ways.
Yeah,
Insani's like the NA Slayer, dude.
You know your opponents. Stack up on A, stack up on B. Let them get a little bit of control, as we saw here. And Insani, yeah, getting them out of a...
Okay, it was just a bad smoke, I guess. Or maybe it was their smoke, I don't even know.
Daps like 70 health from that nade. Respecting their opponents, as they should.
Dude, I hate mid because you see how all those nades bounce? Like that flash, how it bounced? They need to make that wall like smooth.
Purely defending the bomb left.
You're gonna throw a fake and then just hit B.
Smoke out in towards Moto.
It's not even a fake, it's just like,
He saw that. It's a bit of a setup.
oh no, they're actually gonna search with it.
He's worked their way up towards Car unscathed. The bombs.
Yo, this is literally my strat, no joke.
Double back with 30 seconds on the clock, and they are going to leave an anchor play here of Breeze, who wraps in towards that of brackets. He could get work. Is Safe going to play up close? This now gets messy. A missed shot as Fang will punish. Swing from the AK of Brunson will get one. He drops a smoke as well to try and buy him some time, but he doesn't need to overface. Breeze was meant to be an insurance policy, but he's now cost them. The numbers favor MIBR on this retake. Bomb goes down, yes, but this is not
Oh
easy,
my
as OC gets
god.
caught through the smoke.
Unlucky.
No
They
chance
still
of
have
getting
they have
any
2
clue about
nades.
that
They gotta double
possibility.
nade something.
Daps and Fang, I don't think it's possible.
It's a good angle here from Fang. No flash goes in. They're going for the swing, looking for the frag. Oh, R&D gonna be able to find burners, and Insanely though trays it straight back. Daps 1 versus 3. Time on his side. Doesn't really need to go for that swing straight away, but instead does. He does get his head ripped clean off his shoulder. It's a 6th round now for MIBR.
Bare the minimum. It's a tied game at the turn of the half. But I hate they're playing. We expect much, much more out of them. And of course, it has to be, re-mentioned it. This is NRG's map pick, and it's not looking great.
Aggressive into mid again. Something we've seen from LBR previously. Didn't work out last time. They've managed to find 1 frag at least this time. Insanely going to go for the swing. Managed to take down Breeze and kind of resets the tempo
he plays
on both sides.
so confident, Donnie.
And NRG
Stream volume too low?
kind of scratching their heads. What's our next play? We know there's a heavy contact over towards the A-bomb site, so let's go over to B. Surely they haven't reinforced it with a new player. Evidently they have. Util going to be available. Quite a lot as well. Smokes galore to be able to give them the best opportunity possible. CT smoke deployed just to be able to delay any form of push, and another one going to fall from the hands of Bernison, looking to clear out the smoke in a few moments, but oh, the spam. Couldn't have heard anything. Bernison just had an inkling to be able to take down Daps. Now the spam continues, nobody else home. The wrap here from mid from Insane.
All right, all you guys need to stop hitting on NRG.
Done, surely, unless OC comes up clutch, not to be the case. Yeah, 1 versus 4 now with the bomb lost in no man's land. 30 seconds on the clock. It's all well and good having the time, but you're not finding 3 more, my friend.
No, not at all. Brinson will fall. Insanity as well has got the bomb in his favour, so no chance here. And time so far ticks. Fang will fall to the hands of Insanity. Well, can a mix speak about after the game?
I almost started laughing. I started laughing because I can't believe first thing you type in my chat is just talking shit. Oh my god. MIBR is just like playing so confidently. Oh my god.
Lovely work for him. We went 1-0. Played their best of 1s earlier on, and now we're in elimination. So best of 3s for the rest of it.
Oh, there we go. There we go. You see that? That's what they needed right there. He went from 0 to 1. Now it's up to everyone else on the team to multiply. Dude, Vince. Bro, Vince.
Gets caught, and that'll open an opportunity as well.
They went from 0 to 1, and then Vince subtracted 1. So now they're back at... Bro, now they're negative. Now they can still win this, actually, but it's going to be tough because Insani has full nades. So basically, Daps is about to get mollied out. Or naded. Okay, naded. That's even worse. Okay, someone needs to go triple. Hex, just drop down and go triple, bro. Now it's over.
He has to try and play in the thick of it and help out Hex there, but it's not going to be easy. Swing on the corner. Hex finds one, holding down Mouse 1. Runs out of ammo. Fang will fall to drop, who starts the retake, and he'll close it to 9-1.
It's just tough because, you know, like, you kill a guy triple, someone needs to take his spot because there's no way triple is getting mollied out, right? You're clearing from backhaul, you clear first, second, nothing there. You already think that triple's clear because you got a kill there. Then you molly emo, you know emo's clear. So where can they be, right? This is why they need you. I mean, if I was dead in that 2v3, it's not like I'm common. Someone go triple. Like, I wouldn't say that because it's better to just let people play in that situation, I think. But if I was alive, I would go triple there. Fast wrap.
Safe, ready and waiting for them. Soon to swing out. Doesn't hit the shot. Has to fall back. Nade to fade away onto the site. Hex going to drop down a little bit low. OC a TK. That's not what you want to be seeing at all. Drop and save, picking up kills of their own. Now in this 4 versus 2, caught between a rock and a hard place is the bomb of Daps right now because Library, there's an opponent. Arps, there's an opponent. Drop does get taken down by Breeze, but is it enough? I don't think so.
Orb posted on Cold Zero.
Let's go.
Daps gets an opportunity, buffs his lines. Oh my god. The smallest of mistakes have the most costly.
Damn, they're playing confident, bro. They're actually playing so confidently. If I was that guy Moto, I would not peek there. No, they played Overpass yesterday. I'm thinking of Nouns. They played Inferno. No, he's gonna get a kill here. Yo, bang. Expect one more, please. He's clearing it. Bang! Damn. Bang is frying. Uh-oh. That nade almost killed Fang, actually. He missed the nade and it almost killed him. No way. And they mollied. Okay, okay. M4 in hand. They should have flashed after the molly. Alright. 10-2. If they would have flashed after the molly, it would have been perfect, but might conflict with me.
Go up to 11. And with this execute, with only Fang holding it. I mean, it's who you want. The top fragger on your side, but he gets smoked off. This is so passive, and we're seeing nothing from NRG.
That's my pre-match song. I don't really like listening to. I guess I do listen to music sometimes. I don't. You know, I don't really listen to music that often, though. I should say before my match. 4.
MIBR look to close. Fang left in an unfindable situation. Not impossible, but
4.
highly improbable. And MIBR from the clutches, from the dregs of a round that looked lost, have found a way back in. And Fang will fall. MIBR make it 11. And NRG let it slip through the fingers.
Yo, someone needs to follow him there. Whoever was first there. I don't know who died first. Jaden probably? Yep, Jaden died. He's hard clearing. But no one's there to trade him. I think the second guy had a kit. I'm pretty sure. I might be lying there. I mean, honestly, here, I'd be saying, like, yo, just FF. Go second map, let's reset. FF save mental. I never thought about that until I started playing Valorant, but after playing Valorant, I can understand.
Something to work with. One spot crossing back. He knows that exit is somewhere in towards that cover.
Like all that bullshit about never giving up? No, fuck that. Give up, move on. Giving up is actually a very wise thing to do. You gotta know when to give up. You gotta know when to give up. Because when you give up, you live to fight another day. If it's map 3, obviously don't give up. Unless you have another match after that. Then, okay, fine, give up the BO3. But this is only map 1. FF save mental, fight map 2, then win map 3. He said that many times, and every time he came back. Was it map 1 though? Or was your back against the wall? Like, if you're gonna lose, no matter, like, or not lose, if you're gonna get eliminated, then obviously keep trying, but if not, FF save mental. That's gonna be my new slogan. I would never say focus on the next map during the current map. But I feel like it's gonna, whatever team I join next, I'm gonna make it a thing. If we're losing real bad, 10-2, I'm gonna say FF save mental, and I feel like it'll be a little like funny thing where, and it'll make people try. Or people are gonna hate me, one or the other. Ever since I started following Tim, I threw in the towel on my college education. FF, save mental, got a job, no debt. Thank you, Tim. Yo, you're welcome. Dang, Fang is 5-0 in opening duels.
Fang get an opportunity, but anti-flash being played by MIBR. Brilliantly done. Nice. Down goes Hex, down goes Fang. And now the
what?
Looking vulnerable. One man left backside. They know he's there because he flashed for them. Daps in trouble. Beckoning over a rotation, but sure.
Did they swing before the flash? I guess the idea. Yeah, I don't get the idea, but I guess the idea is that they're expecting. Okay, one of two things happened. One, Daps fumbled the flash, and he fumbled it, like he quick switched the flash, or he thought he threw it and he didn't, and they already were swinging with it. Two, it was a fucking 400 IQ play.
And he's good for the entry. That's it. That is it. 13-2.
Two, it was a 400 IQ play where they're expecting the other team to play anti-flash. So they swing before the flash, and then after the first kill, then they throw the flash. One or the other. Either way, didn't work.
Got a pretty decent hold here though from MIBR, and with audio heard inside of the water and even more coming on out. Here comes a nade from Drop, could weaken up a couple of players. Hex is going to be able to cross.
Look at Jaden, bro. Look at him. Where's the trade at? I guess everyone else was blind, maybe. Oh. Breeze can win this, actually. Yup, he can win this. Yup. Let's go.
Clean round, incredibly.
Vince is still insane.
So much better.
Honestly, he really is still insane.
An interesting look into the ground. I appreciate
But
but
I think most of the teams he's been on, he hasn't been able to show it.
no, just looking at the masonry, and it allows Breeze to be able to clutch it out.
It's a really solid. And it comes, yeah, in comes the execute, nobody home.
His pistol round shot, pretty much.
Is going to play behind this.
I think.
Not going to push his way through. So they're playing full 5-on-5 retake.
Is retaking A hard on this map? This was my permaban. I feel like it should be pretty hard.
Clearing through mid as well.
Look at Vince. Look at how.
They need to pull the trigger here.
Look at how cautious he is. They're just gonna save. Wow. 5v5 save.
They're falling back towards the B bomb site. They lost the site completely, and they're like, okay, fine. Let's just let them have this one.
He was plugging Valorant 12 hours a day for 5 months straight. I don't know how he stayed. Probably didn't stay sane, honestly.
And of course, on top of it, you know, small things we spoke about, like head armor, which
I think that would drive anyone crazy.
definitely at the moment kind of vulnerable to, but that is down to, you know, we'll call it an interesting call, right?
I feel like ranked
traditionally, if you're gonna play a little bit more of a mid
for the seasoned player, for a player who's been playing for a while.
the direction of heaven, so
I feel like rank needs to be in little spurts, you know? Like, when I was on T1 and I was playing rank, I would play like 3, maybe 4 games a night, and that was it. I mean, that's after scrim, so it's still a lot of games, but I feel like that's kind of the sweet spot. I feel like once you start grinding like 7 to 12 games a day, like what I was doing, that's too much, man. I mean, overall, he probably still played more than me.
Yeah, and also on the other side as well.
But yeah, that was a lot, dude. I don't know. That's like, part of my process is playing a lot, but like, that's like too much for me.
In favor of MIBR, and finally, for the first time in a long time, we sit here happy as MIBR calculated CT aggression has netted them around from the
Valorant is not used to unwind. Valorant, I think people play scrims to unwind from Valorant ranked. What about the tier 1 players that do grind and are cracked? Who? Like Zekin?
Awkward angle for him to be able to fight from. Safe tries to line up 2. Only good for the first one. Daps on the close though. Needs to continue pushing for this one. In a 1 versus 3. Looking for Fang, looking for the swing, looking for Daps, and just gonna miss it. And Daps coming up clutch in this round. 3 frags, 3 entries. Really nice from him.
And an orb collected as well.
Zekin doesn't, I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think that that Zekin plays that much.
And the post plant's really comfy as well. MIBR has been a questionable start. We said not a great map on paper for them. And so far, Service follows the same way. There's that drop orb in the hands of
I feel like most of the franchise players don't play that much rank. Like, they do play rank. They play around what I said, like probably 4 to 6. I would, yeah, somewhere around there, 4 to 6 games. I mean, it depends on if they had practice or not. But when you're on a team, bro, it's hard to play fucking 12 games of rank a day. Like, can't.
Deep molly inside of mid, and oh god, insane. He eats that grenade, does just bounce off his head though. Dap's gonna get bodied there by drop. Burnerson gonna be able to pick up 1. This is more like the MIBR that we've come to know and love historically. OC.
Why is my camera so far? I'm just leaning back.
Smoke timing not on his side this time round.
Now Fang's got a timing play in through mid here. He'll shift walk his way forward, but Insani's on the corner, waiting for an opportunity as Fang peers around that corner. 2 angles to pick, 2 fights to be had as well. He surely gets traded out here on the cross as Exit 2. OC will fall.
Alright, MIBR didn't do anything this round. Like, NRG gifted them this round by kind of bailed them out by doing very aggressive plays. It's really tough to say because like on one hand, you know, you kind of take the pressure off the other person to figure out a solution because you change what you're doing. But at the same time, I get it because you're trying to be ahead of the solution. You're making an assumption that the solution that they're coming up with might be good enough to beat what you're currently doing. So you try to change up what you're doing and you don't give them a chance to implement it.
Maybe it will come back to bite them. The fact that they didn't commit to it on that second map.
I'm gonna say though, if you think about it, Boss have done really well on that map.
Yeah, no, Boss
even today they look pretty
amazing.
good.
Boss did absolutely amazing. Let's not take anything away from them there.
I've got to give them a lot of credit. I mean, you know, definitely an upset on paper, but my God, even theirs against Complexity today looked good. In the sight, in the smoke, look at that nade could do damage, and it will. OC gets caught, blown out of the round, and down he falls. Opening 2 go the way of MIBR as time starts to tick as well. NRG are left to 3.
Daps has been really good from entries in this position. Let's see if he can do it again. First,
I think about
first
Fang,
shot that he killed last time
knife,
was
love
over
pop.
Pyro. He's gonna be looking
Honestly,
to do the
don't know.
exact same thing. Molotov goes down.
Yeah, honestly, I think what killed NACS is not COVID. I think what killed NACS, what killed it, is actually Valorant. And it's not even that it got killed. Okay, this is what you got to understand. When Valorant came out, all the tier 2 NA players that were next up, that were the guys with potential, all those guys went to Valorant, right? So who became tier 2 in NA? It was tier 3. It was the tier 3 players. So now there's this huge skill gap between the tier 1 players of NA and the new tier 2, right? So all that's happening right now is not that NACS is bad, is that those players that were tier 3, they needed to develop. They needed to learn and like just keep improving. What makes it harder though is the fact that they don't get to compete as much against the tier 1 teams, and the amount of tier 1 teams has diminished by a lot. That's pretty much like the reason why it, like, NACS, the quality of the tier 2 NACS players was really bad. It's gotten better though because all the players have had time to get better.
Penultimate round of the half, and so crucial to MIBR to confirm this and collect it cleanly. But Breeze, other ideas as Fang will find one. He sinks his in towards Brunson to bring it level 2 versus 2 as time starts to tick, but rapidly time Molotov.
Is that really a good molly? Shouldn't he just fight him?
Deep drop, unaffected, and they're doubling back in towards the AWP, and Safe never missing those. Drop.
I guess it was a good molly.
The buy is not as good as we've seen historically.
Another fast play?
And they are just
Fast plays aren't working really.
TK again. What keeps happening with NRG? Stop killing your teammates.
Next, dropping Breeze gives
A little unlucky.
MIBR to reclaim space. Double flash in the corner. The AWP's posted a fight.
Little unlucky, honestly.
He'll find one of his own as well as he lines up a second. Fang falls. And then Sani keeps them at bay, and one small mistake costing NRG the opportunity of making this a one-sided half. And now OC left in a clutch of his own. Hex had 2 1v5 attempts and found nothing. And now OC got a 1v4.
Lucky to not
Round would have looked. I mean, I was saying that the fast rounds weren't working. It's because the first round they lost was the fast round. Then after that, yeah, I don't know. It was kind of tough, honestly. I wonder, like, I need to do a real analysis of like how these comebacks actually happen. Like, what changes so the comeback, you know what I'm saying? This pistol never worked for me when I would do this. I would get destroyed by this guy in cave or E-box or whatever the fuck. Wow, pretty cool protocol though to just push through mid. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. NRG has to win. Yep. It's
When the PT50 doubles back in towards the site, that is all she wrote.
It's looking a little interesting. They lost 12-2 first map, John. Now it's they just lost pistol, and this map is very T-sided. So
Because we're seeing Hex too.
I mean, not much has changed since now in the qualifier. You know what I mean? How would Demon 1 do in CS? I don't think his shooting style would work. But I mean, at the same time, he could probably adapt. I think a Valorant player going to CS, they would be... Okay, a CS player going to Valorant, CS player is going to get destroyed, no joke. If they're playing high-level lobbies, they're going to get destroyed. Because there's so much util, there's so much, like, it's a very hard game, not even gonna lie. But I think the CS player will be able to transition with time. But a Valorant player going to CS, I don't think the Valorant player could... Well, it depends on the player, right? If they've played CS before and it's like Ethan, then obviously I think he could come back and be good, but...
Bring it to an 8-8. Maybe there's a chance they can run away with this one. That is poor timing from OC. He finds his... Oh, he doesn't find his second kill of the game as of yet. He's still only on 1.
Wait, where did Jaden go? You're playing retake A anyway. Just fucking fight mid. Ethan could get HLTV top 20? I don't know about that. Yeah, I mean, I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but yeah, coaching in Valorant is way more impactful.
And it pumps the brakes once again. They have to hold back.
Nitro apparently is tearing it up in scrims. Yeah, but I said at first. Like, I'm talking like your first month. And Nitro has played Valorant before at a high level. Maybe less than a year, but you get my point. But like, if you threw Twist into a Radiant level game right now, guarantee you he gets destroyed. Obviously, Twist can headshot someone too, but there's just way more stuff that can get him killed. Like, let's say Twist is bottom mid on Ascent, and he's holding top mid, and some guy swings top mid. Of course, Twist is gonna fucking kill him, or has a really good chance to kill him. But now, let's say he gets Sova darted. He's not gonna know where the fuck to look for the dart. He's gonna get wall hacked. He's gonna run away. The Jet's gonna chase him down. He's dead. It doesn't even have to be. It doesn't even have to be a good lobby. Honestly, it doesn't have to be a good lobby.
Both kills through the smoke. Nobody knows anything about each other.
I don't like this, NRG. I understand why they're doing it. Just trying to put the final nails in the coffin. I mean, actually finding that kill and insanely changed my mind completely. Because getting this Aggie, getting this aggressive over towards water is... I mean, it's great, but you lose one, you lose two. The round's over and done with because you're caught off guard. Instead, they trade what they need. And now they position themselves back towards the bomb sites.
Exit, I'm pretty sure, was spotted there by Dapsin through E-Box. So that's the bomb.
Wait, they switched Vince to here? Did they put... Really? You go for the gun? Wait, where's Hex playing? Hex is playing B?
Is that insurance policies? He waits for the flank to come through. As long as he doesn't pull the plug too early here, as long as
CS players have insane map knowledge?
Could be okay for one. Looks for a double to find it the round, and
nah, bro.
And a ninth on the board for MIBR. A sight of relief. Settled, sorted, all confirmed. Drop. Oh, he looked like he was going to fade the smoke. Does he respect it? He looks like he won't, but it doesn't matter. An exit on the other side. Breeze is
also, macro in macro in tier 1 CS is really like high level and like really fast pace. Fast pace in the sense that the reactions, mainly the reactions and the intentions are just so snappy. Like, it's instant. Like, it's so easy on a macro level to get left in the dust when you're playing against like a tier 1 CS team. I like the 13 rounds, honestly. The 13 rounds is really cool.
he's fine. He will have a buy in the next round no matter
But like MR12, every round counts so much more. There's way less room to come back, so. Is there an argument to be had that ecos in Valorant are more winnable? Yeah, probably. Probably, and also the thing is, when you eco on CT side in CS, you have to full eco, so those rounds are really unwinnable. Because if you don't full eco, you can't get full util, and you need full util on most maps.
Dynamic from Daps as he finds a kill to at least give NRG a chance. That's the bomb.
I did watch the 100T comms video. I watched Sam watch it, and then I watched fucking Finesse watch it. That shit was hilarious. Oh my god. If you guys watched it, the round on Vine when he's like ult default, tether default. Dude, that was too good. Oh my god. Yo, that shit would actually, like, I couldn't play like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a believer that the less comms, the better. And when I say the less comms, I don't mean in, like, urgent situations. But I mean in most situations. Because in most situations, I feel like you need very simple short comms, because you should kind of already know how you're going to play out the round, you know? Like, you've been through this round, this scenario so many times. Ideally, you should have some sort of protocol. In Valorant, it's different because there's a lot more util, so I feel like most of the time the comms are way more hectic than in CS. But that was crazy, the 100T comms video. That was too much for me. I would get a lot of anxiety if the comms were that hectic.
Hex doubled back towards site, so at least timing-wise, he's okay. It's all down to Fang here on the swing. There's one. Lines up a second as well as Brinson will fall.
Oh no.
Fang with a weird jump out. Does get caught on the clipping of the door, but the orb sticks around the right.
Oh, good angle.
As he looks to line up to
overtime it is.
One man alone. Drop needed. Necessary.
CS is inherently a more aim, has more aim duels. Yeah, the thing is that in Radiant lobbies, right? Radiant lobbies, motherfuckers are swinging too. They're holding W, right? They're playing Jet, Reyna, and they're holding W at you, right? But you know the difference is that in a Radiant lobby, they probably have a Sova who knows to dart for them or drone for them. They have probably like a Reyna that knows to fucking throw an eye. They have a fucking like Killjoy watching their flank. They got a fucking Viper or Omen knowing to Omen blind. And so all these people, they're just chaining the util to kill you. CS, it doesn't happen like that. Like, you play a face at level 10, no one's offering flashes. No one's offering smokes.
Thought the pace was going to increase, it actually slows down. OC lucky to escape with his life here. Burlington, a Molotov though, needs to jump out of that one as quick as possible. Safe finds Daps, smoked off his OC, gets late through the smoke as well. Slowing it down, OC, falling to the fire and the flames. Fang, unknown quantity right now, can spot the leg of Daps, might be dropped, might be able to take him down as he does, but the bomb does get planted.
Shadow spotted, leg spotted, missed shot. Now all Safe has to do is just keep Hex at bay, keep ticking away that clock bit by bit, 3 versus 2. He knows they have innately the advantage, and he's going to double it down. One man is all that's left, and it's Fanging through Temple, praying to the gods that he can find this round, but Safe will miss.
How did he miss that? And how did he hit that? Oh my god, that was so close. How people tape their mouth shut when they sleep? I'm about to do that. Oh no. This is a common strat. The 4-man A hit with the mid lurker who stands exactly right there. NRG did that like 3 rounds last half, or in the first half.
And here comes the crunch. 2 in from mid. One in from CT. Smoke's soon to beginning to fade. Oh, actually, Fang does not want to wait for the timing at all. Another one gets shut down along with the flash as well. But a great spray there from Bernardsson to be able to take down one. Trader straight back from Fang. Now in a 1 versus 2.
Will you watch NRG versus Sen elimination match for Madrid? No, I'm going to bed after this. I love when I'm holding an angle, then look at my radar for a split second and die. Yeah, you know, I'll say it after this round. You know, that's really easy to deal with. All you gotta do is in the moment when you're thinking that, like, obviously there are times where you know it's safe to look at the radar, but there are times when you're kind of holding and you think about looking at the radar, or you think about looking at the kill that just happened. Don't do it. Like, if you're consciously wondering if you should do it, don't do it. Like, that helped me a lot, because I died a lot looking at radar, looking at the kill feed when a kill happened. But then I realized every single time I died this way, I always, like, am consciously wondering if I should look at the radar or look at the kill feed. And in that moment, just wait. Just don't do it. Focus, because that's when someone's going to peek you, right? Normally, you're doing this because something happened on the map. A kill happens, you look. The person peeking you knows that a kill happened, so they know that that's when it's a good time to peek, you know? You lose game awareness? No. It's just a very fraction of a second where... Okay, it's not a fraction of a second, but it's a very small moment, small window, where you're choosing not to look at the radar. After like that 1 or 2 seconds, okay, you can look. Most of the time, if you've been playing for a while, it's like you have a gut feeling. Like, the reason why you're questioning whether or not you should even look at radar is because you know that it's not a good time, but you do it anyways and then you die. So just don't do it. Can I also stop peeking for a second to check radar? Yeah, you could do that. I've done that. You can do that, but the only thing with doing that is, like, at least for myself, when I unpeak, when you re-peek, you have to peek like someone's gonna be there. Like, you have to. Specifically in these moments where, like, something happened and you need to look somewhere. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. Ads, I told you guys, if you're tired of getting ads, sub to me. It's not that hard. Oh my. Oh no. If you guys remember Blue Lock, he went from 0 to 1 right there. Take down Daps. It could be the beginning of the end. So much damage being dealt from the single hold. Safe now to about to back it up. Soon to be here with a swing. Wait. Oh my god. He almost brought it back. Can OC win this? Gripping, losing out of their grasp. He needs to try and find this one. It's going to be a clutch of the ages. It wouldn't be the first one that we saw at the... I like the way that Safe's playing this. But it would be the first one. Haven't seen him, right? I like the reposition, but he can't go. He needs to just wait, because if he goes and he dies, then it's obvious where a drop is. And he's right. There is one waiting, lurking. All they're waiting for here is a bomb plant. This is the big difference. OC hoping. But Safe played this round really well. OC's come back alive in the second half, and then it's whoa, go now, buddy. No, drop. But 15 seconds on the clock. You need to get your drop. It's the butterfly race between the two of them over towards this B bomb site. The Molotov could be huge here. Wait, let him cross. Wait, really? OC doesn't expect that? Going home, and MIBR, as you can see, still alive in the major. Elation for the Brazilian side with a wonderful... I thought for sure it's a let him cross, then molly him off the bomb angle. Because 13 seconds left. But GG, fuck.